Good evening from Dallas, Texas. We're coming to you live with Season 2 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Basketball. We're at the Fair Park Coliseum, our home for Season 2, and we've got a dandy on tap for you. Team Hillman taking on Team Smith, both teams at 1-1 this week, so something has got to give. We are also celebrating Black women's history with one of our AU Impact Days. So we'll be talking about that, as well as letting you know all about Athletes Unlimited Hoop. We've got 44 world-class athletes, an innovative scoring system. New teams are drafted each week by team captains. The top 4 point scorers are named team captains, and the teams play each other once over a 4-day span. With that, we welcome you inside the Fair Park Coliseum alongside the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson, and Mariluz Cook, the third member of our broadcast team, will be along in just a bit. We are celebrating Black women's history. For a lot of folks, you are that person they look to. So who is your North Star?
Oh my gosh, this day is so special to me. There are so many women that I looked up to, but for me, it's the Michelle Obama, because she absolutely epitomizes what it means to be a strong Black woman.
Oh, I love that. I think this is a perfect segue to a female leader, a first-time captain in Naz Hillman, who has just been bringing it. You talk about a walking double-double.
Yeah, Naz Hillman. I'm a fan. Coming into tonight's game, second on the leaderboard, coming off 33 points, 12 boards. And how? Because she does so many things for her team. Nice little give-and-go action. She's going to get to the hole and finish. Will take you down low, post you up, especially if it's a smaller guard. And Naz Hillman has been everything for her squad.
She's going to have to be everything because the opposing team has a three-point basket waiting to happen. Kelsey Mitchell leads AU Pro Women's Basketball with 20 made triples.
Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell, I don't know how you defend her, right? You just hope she has a bad game. And Kelsey Mitchell coming off of 24 points, shooting 53% from the field because she can score in so many ways. Nice little pull-up, Jay. We talk about her three, but Kelsey Mitchell said, don't sleep on my game going to the hole. She can do so many things. If you give her any type of daylight, she is going to punish you.
She's got 4 straight 20-point games. We'll see if that streak continues. We've got tip and lineups next right here on WNBA League Pass and Valley Sports. At Athletes Unlimited, it is our mission to develop our athletes as civic leaders on and off the court and elevate them as role models for the next generation of athletes and fans. In the spirit of Power in My Voice and to honor the crossover in our season of Black History and Women's History Months, we're celebrating Black women's history. Taking a look at our starting lineups for Team Hillman: Alicia Gray, Erin Hearn, Danny McCray, Naz Hillman, Teresa Plaisance. For Team Smith: Sydney Colson, Kelsey Mitchell, Evina Westbrook, Melissa Smith, and Andia Jones. We are ready to jump it up at the center circle. Our officials: Blanca Burns, Deshelle Dean, and Christine Esparza. tip is won by Team Smith in blue. Westbrook getting it to the point guard, Sydney Colson. Colson coming into this game, Cheryl, with 3 straight double-digit scoring efforts.
Yeah, we were talking about Colson before the game. She has really looked like a different player compared to last season.
Alyssa Smith with the easy finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna be curious to see how Team Hillman will decide to defend Alyssa Smith on the block.
Got to defend that three-point line as well, because Plaisance likes to eat out there.
She's like, well, how are they gonna guard me at the 3 swoops?
6'5", that's the game though, right? 6'5" and can shoot the 3.
Yeah, it's like positionless basketball.
Shot clock getting low. And Dia Jones, little step through. Can't finish. Air Hearn is there for the rebound. Second straight start for Air Hearn. That's pretty cool to see. Baseline jumper by Hillman.
So here's the interesting matchup with Hillman and Smith defending each other, because offensively for Smith, I would think she would take Hillman down on the block, even though Hillman can guard on the block, but Alyssa Smith has a little bit of a size advantage. And the other end, Naz Hillman can bring Alyssa Smith away from the basket.
Olsen finishing at the rack.
I see it. Yeah, see, it has looked really good in the first 2 weeks of play here.
Kelsey Mitchell watching Gray shoot the 3.
Kelsey Mitchell said, ref. Like, she doesn't need an advantage, but she definitely can't push me off like that.
Mitchell says, take that. Back iron. Hearn is there for the rebound. And she is looking for teammates in purple. Hillman pulls up. Team Hillman with a 4-point lead early in the first quarter. Hearn in and out. Smith is there for the rebound. No surprise. Now, Alyssa Smith, the top rebounder in the league. Dia Jones leaves it short.
Now you have Air Hearn defending you on the block.
That's a little mouse in the house situation.
Yeah, there's no reason to shoot a turnaround, fadeaway jump shot. Just take it at her.
Hillman trying to avoid the block, misses the basket, and Colson has the rebound. Sid blocked from behind by Gray. Hearn is ahead of the pack, and she knows how to finish. I will have whatever Air Hearn is having. For real, she has been fantastic.
Yeah, week 1, Air Hearn, anytime she gets an opportunity to play, and this week she's a starter, but she makes the most of every minute that she's on the floor.
Danny McCray on the floor as well. And Dia Jones using the glass beautifully.
Love the high-low action, Smith to Jones.
Gray, a little shake and bake to Shed Mitchell. Oh, somebody is cooking with gas early. We see you, gold medal-ish.
Listen, and when Alicia Gray gets going early, she is tough to slow down.
Hearn takes it all the way. That's a nice little finish.
Yeah. Even though I'm sitting here saying, kick it to Gray in the corner, she was like, nah, I got this one.
Right, Team Hillman feeling good with a nice 15-6 lead here in the first quarter of play at Fair Park Coliseum.
My fashion sense, if I had to put a word to it, would be finesse.
I guess the best way to describe it is versatile. I never want to leave the house in anything that I'm not comfortable in. You know, it changes over the years, just being comfortable with who you are. Love the orange from the shirt, wanted to kind of pull it in with something else. T-Swaggy, my nickname, double finger ring.
Everybody got swag for real. To be a ball player, everybody got your own style, your own swag.
Stay tuned this year for the fit check. T-Swaggy signing out.
Izzy Harrison, a career-high 40 points and 12 rebounds. We gotta say, Izzy has been there, done that. Sometimes the game just looks so easy for her.
Yeah, like that was easy. Good pass.
Nice finish by Harrison. She's got 24. Izzy Harrison has a chance for 3.
Every time Izzy caught or touched the basketball, she made something good happen for her team.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball is brought to you by the Air National Guard. To learn how you can serve your way, head to goang.com. You can always count on basketball players to come correct in the game of fashion, period, full start. Speaking of coming correct, love the WNBA hoodie. A 10-2 run for Team Purple, all points being scored by Gray, Hearn, and Hillman. Our pregame odds, thanks to our friends at Caesars Sportsbook, Team Hillman by 1.5. That number looking very good so far. What do you expect to see differently from Team Smith after that first media timeout, Cheryl?
Well, if you remember, last night Team Smith got off to the same type of start, and I'm sure in the timeout they're talking about we need to pick it up. Defensively, you got to make it tough on both sides of the ball. But I would love to see Team Smith just be more aggressive, playing a little high-low action with Bradford and Smith.
Crystal Bradford able to connect there, plays on, it's open for 3 for a second, steps to the side, can't hit, battle for the rebound, won by Gray, she gets it to play, that's easy.
When Alicia Gray sees her shots go down early in the game, she just becomes very active in every aspect of the game.
Sid Colson blocked. McCray all over that one, looking for somebody to get the basketball too. She says, no, I'll just take it coast to coast, thank you very much. Again, using both hands beautifully, just like last night.
I'm just trying to understand why no one picked the ball up sooner.
Because Danny McCray was dribbling.
Yeah,
they thought like I
she's
did.
Gonna pass
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay, Avina, we see you. Avina Westbrook.
Okay, E-Dub.
9 points last night. Mom is in the house on the sideline, ready to watch her daughter light it up like a Christmas tree. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Oh, that's nice.
Hillman with the finish, McCray with the find.
Naz Hillman plays so well after setting a ball screen for her teammates. She just knows where the open spot is on the court, whether that's to slot, to pop, to slip, to post.
Bradford off on the triple try. Lasia Clarendon, they get it to McCray. Clarendon then calls out the play.
Hillman, they're just doing a lot of standing right now.
Shot clock getting very low. McCray recognizing, leaves it short. Bradford is there for the rebound. Bradford coming off a 10 and 10 on Friday. Westbrook short. Ball goes out of bounds, and that will go to Team Hillman, who has a 10-point lead.
Well, one thing we know Avina Westbrook can do, she can shoot the basketball with confidence. Nice three. Nice screen by Hillman, and she just slips the screen. Don't stay there very long. She just understands basketball.
So Plaisance Hillman take a seat. Charisma Penn has checked in, as has Christy Belloc. Gray couldn't come up with the pass. Mitchell does. Stops, pops, and hits.
You know, and it's nice, especially in transition when you're attacking and you have the defense on their heels. There's not much the defense can do with that shot.
Gray getting it to Penn. Tried to get it to Clarendon in the corner. Don't be surprised about Clarendon being in that corner. They have shot the three well. I've already hit a couple this season.
With confidence.
And as we say that, of course, Gray and Clarendon take a seat, replaced by Aaron and Danny McCray. There were good rotations last night by Naz Hillman's group as well.
One thing Naz talked about was wanting a defensive-minded squad, and she did a nice job with her draft.
Veronica Burton off on the triple try. Another opportunity for Team Hillman in purple to add to their lead. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. So we're starting to watch those quarter points in play. Each member of the winning team per quarter earns 50 individual leaderboard points. McCray gets the roll. I like the little flex too. Thank you for calling.
Danny McCray, she's another one that's been a nice spark for Team Hillman.
Okay, Kelsey.
I think Kelsey's still mad about that.
She can recognize when we aren't talking about her, I think, is the deal. Yes, she was in her feelings after she thought she won the quarter for her team, and then Jordan Canada hit the half-court shot. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. No, she was not. Kalaya Robinson with the steal. There's nobody in front of her. She's waiting for the defense. It doesn't come, and she finishes with the easy deuce. And with that, Team Hillman wants to take some time.
I mean, Kalaya Robinson just playing the passing lane. Nice job. And I always love turning defense into offense for an easy deuce.
Representing the University of Georgia beautifully. Let's welcome in the third member of our broadcast team. She is Mary-Luz Cook. Mary-Luz, what do you have?
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Great to be with you ladies as always. Now, there is nothing like mom's home cooking, and Nalissa Smith knows that because mom and dad, Nikki and Rodney, are in town from Converse, Texas to watch some AU hoops. Now, this morning, Nalissa Smith specifically requested breakfast tacos. And it was Dad who made the trip to San Antonio to get the tortillas, which I was told were the key for the breakfast tacos. Teammate Dejanay Carrington was also in attendance for breakfast. It sounds like everyone was walking up and down the hallway wondering what was smelling so good. But know that Nalissa is fueled today, courtesy of her mom's breakfast tacos. Great to have them in town.
Oh, that is outstanding. And can I put in an order? Is that?
We didn't get the invite.
Well, look, she liked my shoes. She complimented my shoes, so I think I got an in.
Okay, I need to put my order in.
Right?
First of all, just having mom and dad too, but having mom in attendance and being able to get a little TLC. Nalissa Smith better show out today.
Air Hearn is in her bag. 7 points last night. She's cooking already today. Team Hillman on top 26-18. Burton with an and one opportunity. An aggressive take to the 10, Cheryl.
Yeah, that's nice, V. You know, I love when players who typically don't get a lot of playing time are able to just come out. Nice take by Veronica Burton right here. She saw a nice little mismatch with Penn on her on the perimeter and decided to put it on the floor and get to the hole.
Nice finish by Burton. She was scoreless in 9 minutes of play on Friday. So she has an opportunity here. Gets the roll. And so that timeout by Team Smith in blue has changed the dynamic of this game. Team Hillman's lead, one stout, down to 5. Nice cut to the basket. Destiny Walker with the finish.
Good take by Destiny.
Burton bouncing to Robinson. Okay.
That is pretty.
Kalaya, 6'3", attended Georgia. This is her first AU hoop season, and she is starting to fit in nicely. The lead is 5 with a minute to go here in the first quarter. The team that wins this quarter wins 50 individual player points on the leaderboard rather, per player. Nice rebound by Westbrook, gets it to Mitchell. Skip pass to Burton for 3. Leaves it short. McCray is there for the rebound. She's proven she's got a handle, but Burton picks her pocket. And a foul on Hearn as she was trying to at least slow Mitchell down.
I mean, Veronica Burton is really having an impact. Nice bounce pass to Kalaya Robinson for the finish.
So it's Mitchell to the free throw line. 85% on the season. A reminder, the Unlimited Club provides great benefits, including weekly meet and greets and other league and player engagements, all starting at $20. Upgrade to UC Gold and get a gold box, which includes great items like an exclusive jersey and a Natasha Cloud bobblehead. Sign up today at auprosports.com/membership.
That is like the cutest t-shirt.
Air Hearn extending that lead back to 5 for Team Hillman. Air Hearn with 9 points already.
Listen, Air Hearn is a scorer.
Bradford off the mark from range. Gray is there for the rebound. So with time winding down, the shot clock is off. And right now, Team Hillman in line to win the 50 individual leaderboard points per player for the first quarter win. Hillman kicking it to Bellick for 3. Okay. How you doing, Christy?
Okay.
Bellick with her first three-pointer in AU Pro Hoops. And that will end the quarter as Team Hillman wins the 50 points per player, 33-25. And that is how this party has gotten started. Settle in, we've got more AU Pro Hoops. Welcome back to Fair Park Coliseum, where Team Hillman is off to a terrific start, up 33-25, winning that first quarter. A reminder, we've got another season of Trees for Threes presented by Aspiration. For every three-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is committed to planting 10 trees. Air Hearn continuing to get it done. She has already scored 9 points after scoring just 7 points per in each of the last 2 games. And Team Hillman, by the way, has won 6 straight quarters dating back to Wednesday. Gray, 3 on the way, off the mark. And that ball will turn over to Team Smith in blue. It is a good day to be wearing blue if you'd like to score. Every player for Team Smith, a total of 8 players, have found their name in the box score, including Westbrook. Off on the 3 there, India Jones earning a trip to the free throw line.
I love India Jones down low on the block, and especially offensively, she knows where to go when the shot's coming off for a nice offensive rebound.
Jones has an opportunity to improve her efforts at the free throw line, just 25% on the season coming in. It's that first one to go. Doesn't look like a 25% free throw shooter to me.
No, 25%. I would have expected a brick or an air ball.
Right?
That was pretty.
Jones working on her free throws, getting them both. She's currently in law school too, so she's got the smarts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you have time to play basketball?
I'm telling you, time management. Remember, Imani McGee Stafford was in law school.
I sure do.
Been last year. Plaisance gets the roll.
There are so many different facets to Plaisance' game, and I love her smart, right? She knows that she can get the 3. She's going to shoot the 3, but her ability to take you inside, post you up, and finish at the hole.
Shot clock into single digits. Westbrook pulls the trigger.
That's nice.
Westbrook 9 points on Friday. Already feeling very good about her game today. Mitchell with the rebound, gets it ahead to Colson. Colson, the hezzy, got the defender up. Kick ball. Jones thought Colson was going to shoot it. And
I think a whole lot of people thought she was going to shoot it.
And Colson's like, no, I dime out. So,
it's like, I see you.
Yeah,
just
be ready
going.
for the basketball.
Absolutely.
Because that's Sid. Give up a good shot for the great shot.
Yes. But at the same time, if she needs to take the shot, she can do that.
Mitchell off the mark. Clarendon comes up with the basketball, skipping it across to Gray. Oh, great defense by Mitchell to stay with Gray. Gray bouncing up after a tumble. The lead, 2 possessions for Team Hillman here in the second quarter. Hillman wearing purple. Clarendon all the way. A 3-point play opportunity for Clarendon.
What I loved about that is just her pace. Like, you don't always have to come off of a screen 90 miles an hour. Just a nice little hesitation dribble, 1-2 dribble finish.
Clarendon shooting 86% from the free throw line. We're in AU Pro Hoops. It's Lay's first season with AU Pro Hoops, and what a fantastic addition.
Yeah, just her veteran leadership, her smarts, her savvy, just understanding the game. She has absolutely been a great addition to Athletes Unlimited this year.
And they are scoring the basketball well, nearly 10 points a game.
Sid is really pushing the ball in transition.
Bradford with a strong finish. Hillman can't get the shot to fall. Bradford's got the rebound and is on the run, kicking it to Mitchell for 3. Off the heel, Gray is there for a strong board, and you know that was tough because she had to take it away from Hillman.
She's a good rebounder for her size and her position.
Gray, offense benefiting from great defense, getting the rebound, going all the way up the floor with the jumper.
Like, she's such a Dawn Staley player.
Kelsey Mitchell stepping through, finding Colson in the corner for three.
Beautiful pass, Kelsey.
And the strength, I think that was one-handed.
I had no idea where she was going with that pass.
I just saw a little glimmer of the headband Colson is wearing.
That was nice.
So Team Hillman on top 40-34 here in the second quarter of play. Both of these teams 1-1 this week, looking to end the week with a W. Shot clock very low. Clarendon recognizing and hitting.
No way, yes way.
They are just so smart. That is a quintessential veteran point guard play. Recognizing time and score.
Yeah, shot clock's going down, and Lay just understands the game. I just got to get it up. And that's exactly what she did. You would rather just throw it up at the basket than have a turnover. And it just so happened to go in.
As a result, Team Hillman on top 42-34 here in the second quarter. First turnover for Team Blue, as they were off the mark getting the ball in bounds, and then Mitchell picks up the personal foul. So a couple of miscues on back-to-back plays for Team Smith in blue. Air Hearn getting set to check back in. When we last saw her, she was, well, I don't know, shooting. She's already got 9 points.
Yeah, she was letting it fly.
This matchup between Gray and Mitchell is spicy. Both ends of the floor, prolific scorers and great defenders. Into the double team goes Nalissa Smith, and out of the fracas comes Hearn with the basketball.
It's great help defense by Naz Hillman.
Danny McCray. Danny McCray in season 2, coming off a great effort of 6 points, or rather 7 points and 6 rebounds on Friday. And Danny McCray has been climbing up the leaderboard. Odyssey Sims leading everybody. Nalissa Smith at the rim.
That's nice. Nice high-low from Bradford to Smith.
Nalissa Smith's points will increase with the positive basketball play. Still Team Hillman with the lead, 44-36. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
It's not a bad matchup either. Air Hearn and Kelsey Mitchell.
Hearn kicking it to McCray. 3-ball on the way. She thought it was good. And Destiny Walker is there for the rebound. Into Naz Hillman, the captain. Nice move, doesn't get the roll. Rebound goes to Kelsey Mitchell. Ahead to Mimi Jackson, bouncing to Nalissa Smith. The transition bucket doesn't fall, but boy, what a beautiful execution.
Well, and you love when your big girl is going to run the floor. You want to pay off with her running the floor. Unfortunately, Nalissa Smith couldn't get that one to fall.
So Air Hearn picks up the offensive foul as Sid Colson hits the deck. And with that, we will step aside. Team Hillman on top, 44-36.
And Nalissa Smith, everybody knows when she gets the ball. Naz Hillman coming over for help. And Danny McCray, I see you having an impact on this game.
The jury just sets the outfit off. It makes everything pop. Then we got the two-tone rollie, and I put that on backwards. So we're gonna put it on the right way to make sure the swag is immaculate. You see the bobs, and that's how I pick my fit.
When I think about Black women in history, it makes me want to be one of those Black women in history that people talk about 30, 40 years from now.
It means we're being represented, not only as an athlete, but a woman athlete, as an African American woman athlete. All those things that I feel like necessarily don't get shown all the time or even in the best light.
Those that came before us paved the way so that us that are carrying the torch now have a way.
Not a lot of us had a lot of representation growing up. I didn't get to really see a lot of brown-skinned girls growing up doing what I do.
I want a little girl to look at the TV and say, wow, I can do that.
I just hope that one day that some young girl can look at me, a Black woman, and be able to study me and learn from the life that I live and just look at the legacy that I will leave and grow and learn from it. And hopefully I can inspire her to want to become one of those Black women in history.
Oh, thank you, Evina Westbrook and Air Hearn. Not only are they leading by example, they are filling it up. They're almost both at double figures already today. A reminder, join us in celebrating our professional athletes as they continue to make history and the Black women that have helped lead them to become who they are today. We are celebrating Black women's history here on Athletes Unlimited. So glad to have you along the way, alongside the Hall of Famer, Sheryl Swoopes. I am Cindy Brunson. During the commercial break, a nice vignette was shared on the studio, or rather the arena public address system, and I saw your eyes get a little wet.
Well, first of all, I wasn't expecting it, so a total surprise. Yeah, but I absolutely got a little emotional. This not only this day, but this month, just celebrating Black women's history is, it's very touching to me, and I'm just honored and humbled that I get to be, or have just a little part of that.
Look, you have a big part of it. You're a lot of people's North Star. And the appreciation that the fans demonstrated, I hope resonated with you.
I felt the love.
Good.
But I feel the love from you every day, CB.
Well, don't get it twisted. I don't do this unless you're here.
It's right back at ya.
Right? Melissa Smith working hard down low.
It's like Melissa Smith can just turn it on when she decides to.
She has a ferocity that is palpable.
Yeah, she does. She does.
Crystal Bradford with the thievery. She's got one player to beat, and Gray cannot believe that the whistle blew. And this was during the commercial break, yes.
Yeah, I was totally shocked.
You can't hear the audio, but Sheryl was hoping she wouldn't cry off her eyelashes.
I know,
so that's
don't
why
do
I
it.
was laughing.
I was telling myself, don't do it.
So Burton getting it back to Bradford. Shot clock into single digits. Crystal Bradford earning a trip to the free throw line. Let's check in with Mariluz Cook. Mariluz, what do you have?
Well, I have Naz Hillman's mom, Nashima, who is here from Cleveland. She was here in week 1 and then came back to surprise Naz in week 2. So special. So I want to ask you, it's been so much fun getting to watch your daughter. What has been your proudest moment watching her with the C on her chest?
I think the proudest moment is just watching her integrate herself and being a captain, as well as subbing and making plays. So it's really cool to see her have to be so dimensional, so multi-dimensional. So it's really been an awesome experience to watch.
In terms of her performances on the court yesterday, 33 points, 12 rebounds, my goodness. I mean, she is incredible. What has been maybe a favorite play, if you could pick one out that you've seen so far from her this week?
So I think my most favorite play is the pick and roll from her and Alicia. So I think that their chemistry is really building. So that's been my most favorite part.
And I know that that's been a big goal, is to have that chemistry, getting that going before the W season, which we're definitely seeing a lot of that now. Now, this is so funny to me. Teresa Plaisance came up to you, I guess, in week 1 after we found out that Naz was going to be a captain and said, put in a good word for me. What does it mean to know that people want to play with your daughter like that?
It means a lot. It's incredible because I don't know if you know, but Naz is the youngest player here. And so that's incredibly impressive when older veterans want to play with a rookie or a younger player, it speaks volumes to who she is and what she's able to do, and a natural leader.
And Ashima, like I've said, so much of that I'm sure just comes back to you. So great to have you here from Cleveland. Thank you so much for taking the trip.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks so much. Oh, you know what? Mom did a good job.
Listen, Mom, don't sleep on Mom. Mom had a few basketball skills herself.
Right? NaLyssa Smith went up hard on that play, and now we have a captain's challenge. Or do we? Let's check in with our replay official. She is Lolly Sines. Lolly?
Well, ladies, we have they decided.
Hold the challenge. Sorry about that, Lolly. I'm sure we'll be talking later on today. Team Hillman on top, 46-40.
I love that Athletes Unlimited tee that Mom was rocking too.
Bellick is feeling very good today. Already eclipsed her scoring total from yesterday, where she had just a bucket and 3 rebounds. But she is providing some nice minutes here at the end of the second quarter. Team Hillman on top, 48-40. NaLyssa Smith. How do you stop that?
You double and try to make her give up the basketball. You can't stop her. You just gotta make it as tough on her as possible.
Naz Hillman to the rack, and it's Smith going down the Lion.
I mean, she has Alicia Gray on her. Her teammates have to realize that and send a double, because she's too tough one-on-one like that. I don't know.
That reaction says it all. Naz Hillman to the free throw line. She's shooting 73%, and she completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. So Team Hillman on top, 51-42. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Bradford getting it back to her captain, Smith. Smith going behind the back, almost loses it, gets it back to Colson. Shot clock getting low, little give and go, broken up by Clarendon.
That's a
They were all over that. Clarendon swinging it to Walker. Walker bouncing it to Gray. How do you lose 17 on the floor? Gray with 10 points.
Great ball movement. I see you, Destiny.
Colson trying to answer from 3, leaves it short. Bellick is there for the rebound. Bellick, if she looks familiar to you, played a decade overseas, a lot of time in Germany. So she is an experienced hooper. Gonna get Clarendon with the personal foul. Watch Lish work.
Yeah, she's the one player that you can't lose, but nice job by Destiny Walker penetrating, drawing to, finding gold medal Lish for an easy deuce.
So Team Smith has committed 1 foul too many, or check that, Team Hillman has. So Team Smith on the free throw line, it will be Sig Colson. Colson gets the first one to go. She's only missed 1 free throw all season. Fans, are you curious on how these teams get drafted? Tune into the live Athletes Unlimited weekly draft and see for yourself. Find out who gets drafted first, where all your favorite players land, and what colored jersey they'll be wearing. Tune in Sunday at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, only on AU Pro Sports YouTube. So it's just a 1-point game here in the second quarter. Team Hillman on top, 20-19. Those 50 leaderboard points in play for this quarter win. Team Hillman on top in the game comfortably, 53-44. Penn gets her pocket picked by Burton, who somehow is able to keep the ball inbounds.
Yes.
Bradford finding her captain. And just like that, NaLyssa Smith has 10 points. Not going for a 2-for-1 opportunity as the shot clock and game clock line up that way. So Gray just holding. And Team Smith will get one more opportunity. Right now, Team Smith with a 1-point lead in this quarter. Hillman tripped and will head to the free throw line. Taking a look at Cheryl Swoops. There it is. Your top 5 draft picks. I like a lot of those names.
Listen, I don't want to hear it from anybody. These are my picks.
That would be no static Cheryl.
But it's tough though because there's so much talent. But it's tough for me not to go with the 5 I had. Odyssey Sims, obviously top of the leaderboard. I mean, she's just done everything. Melissa Smith, who we're watching now, Naz Hillman at the free throw line. Lexi Hall and Izzy Harrison are going to round out my 5.
Okay.
Yes, there are a couple players I left off.
Okay, time winding down. Team Smith down by 1 in this quarter. Kelsey Mitchell. Air ball, and Veronica Burton is there. 1 second on the clock. That is no good, and Team Smith comes back to win the quarter and get the 50 leaderboard points per person along the way. That stops a string of 6 straight quarter wins for Team Hillman dating back to last Wednesday. So at the break, it is Team Hillman on top 55-48 here on WNBA's League Pass and Bally Sports. Thanks so much for watching. We've got the halftime show starring our Mariluz Cook coming your way next.
Medal is celebratory and you have full artist license. Just make it beautiful. So it all started with wanting to use used material, and we thought, let's use used balls. Thinking, well, how can I have the metal interact or collaborate with the ball material? The ball then inspired the shape. It needed to take the curvature of the ball. Handmade objects are imperfect. The reality is the machine bends it, the machine warps it. I'm hand polishing, hand hammering. It's machine and handcraft. They're 4.75 inches in diameter, which makes it like a Wonder Woman medal, and also big enough to hold its own on a wall, like as if it's a plaque.
to change the course of history. To remind you of the power in
All right, we are here at Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, Texas. At the half, the score is 55-48. Team Hillman up by 7. They took the first quarter, but Team Blue with the 1-point advantage in the second quarter. Now, you can come see Athletes Unlimited Basketball live in Dallas. You can get great seats, player autographs, shoot on the court post-game, and more. Wednesday is a Friends Night Out game with 2 tickets and 2 beers or seltzers for only $50. You can buy your tickets today at auprosports.com/tickets. Now here in Dallas at AU, we are celebrating women and Black history today and every single day. As part of our celebration, we have a beautiful display of women up here at Fair Park Coliseum in the concourse. In the house tonight and also featured on that wall is the incredible Sheryl Swoopes. I had the opportunity to chat with her about what it meant to be featured on the wall amongst so many other amazing Black women. Let's take a look.
I mean, it's an honor. Listen, there were so many great women that came before me who opened doors for me and every single one of us. And so I just feel like that's part of my mission, part of my purpose is continue to do my part so that these young women have bigger and better and more opportunities than I had growing up. So it's absolutely very humbling and an incredible honor for me to be on that wall amongst some amazing, incredible women. For me to now be on the other side and I'm watching the game and I'm still a part of the game, but to give them advice, to listen to them, to watch them, it's very humbling for me and I am extremely honored. I'm so grateful that I get an opportunity to still be around the game, first of all, but so many young, talented, incredible women. And I feel like I did a little bit, right? I had just a tiny part to play with where we are. And it's up to all of these women to continue to push the needle forward and help continue to grow the game.
Here in Dallas, you'll see a women's wall in the Fair Park Coliseum, a beautiful display of icons who were selected by AU basketball athletes to celebrate the crossover of Black History and Women's History Months and to showcase a few of the many Black women in history who have paved the way for our athletes. So special and fantastic to have the legendary Sheryl Swoopes featured on that wall. Let's take a look here at Alicia Gray. My goodness, she had 10 first half points. Looking forward to seeing more of that. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back with more halftime coverage.
When I say season 2 is ready to go, what goes through your mind?
Let's go! Woo! We may be in a different city, but the game is still the same.
That is good. I will have whatever Praisance is having. Smith, pull up 3 to beat the buzzer.
Would you expect anything less than overtime on opening night? No, not at all.
She's so good.
Yeah, she's a baller.
We have a new AU record for 3-pointers combined by both teams, 25. Stop it! Get that girl in asbestos suit. She's on fire.
Hey, it's 3-0. You know what time it is. They gotta call me GM Cora from now on.
Athletes Unlimited's Power in My Voice is an initiative to demonstrate that there is power in every person's voice and encourages fans to exercise their power. Whether it is through voting, speaking up for a cause, standing up for your teammates and peers, or helping out in your own community, every voice is powerful. We are here at Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, Texas. I'm Mary Louise Cook. Got you covered here at halftime. First quarter, Team Hillman taking that one. Second quarter, Team Smith taking the second quarter. We see Team Hillman is up 55-48 at the half. An exciting second half coming your way. Now tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Time on Bally Sports and on WNBA League Pass, we have Team Gold and Team Orange battling it out. We have Odyssey Sims, who brings a lot of experience to the captain role, back-to-back captain, and also Izzy Harrison, who is a captain for the 5th time in AU history. So Izzy definitely has a lot of experience in that role. We chatted with her about what it is that the role entails, and she had a lot to say about it. Let's take a look.
So as a captain, you basically, it's like an all-inclusive role. It's like what I like to call it. You're the coach, you're the GM, you make the play calls, you make the practice schedules, you work with your facilitator, and you also just organize that entire week. It's a lot more than what people just see on TV, and I want everybody to know it. It was so fun last year, but I think it pushed me past another level of maturity. It gave me a role of responsibility that I just have so much more respect for GMs and coaches after having last season. You know, as a post player, I don't think people really see us as the leader. I think they see us as an essential piece to the game, but that's usually what you look for out of your coach and your point guard. But when you're the captain, you're the point guard, you're the coach. So being able to do those two things from any position, it pushes you into that leadership role, and it makes your voice just more heard.
Now, Izzy Harrison will be entering up this matchup 0-2 on the week, despite putting up 40 points and 12 rebounds in her Wednesday performance. And then on Friday, 16 points, 9 rebounds, just 1 rebound shy of a double-double. She's been fun to watch, so we are looking forward to a great matchup against her and Odyssey Sims, two captains who bring a lot of experience. Now, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more AU Hoops here in Dallas, Texas.
If you could design a league from scratch, what would it look like? Athletes Unlimited is a network of professional sports leagues. This is an athlete-led organization.
The thought that keeps running through my head is, look at this thing we built.
Blocked by Harrison.
Hansel left hand again. Another block.
This is competition in its truest form.
McClenny lays out and snags it. Puzo. McMahon score.
Nice move.
I see you.
In my wildest dreams, I could not have described this.
Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum, home of AU Pro Hoops women's basketball season number 2. It is Team Hillman on top 55-48. With that, we welcome you courtside alongside the Hall of Famer. She is Sheryl Swoopes. I'm Cindy Brunson. We're so glad to have you along the way. Last night, it was Alicia Gray with 18 and 9, and Sheryl, in the first half of play, she picked up right where she left off.
Yeah, Alicia Gray has definitely made her imprint on this game. She has scored in multiple ways in the first half, having 10 points at the half. Here you see her, maybe a little bump, but the ref didn't call it, so we keep playing. But she can score in so many different ways. Nice little step back 3. Here she just puts it on the floor, attacking the defense. Nice 1-2 dribble pull up. And oh yeah, going to the hole finish. Nice pass by Destiny Walker, by the way.
Taking a look at our leading scorers tonight, there is Gray and Melissa Smith also in double figures, followed by Air Hearn, Teresa Plaisance, and Naz Hillman. We are ready to start quarter number 3. So let's do this. Team Hillman on top, 55-48, but it was Team Smith winning that second quarter, 23-22. So the quarter points have been split at 50 points per team. McCray didn't get the shot to fall, but earns a trip to the... Nope, it's a non-shooting foul. They got her before she went into the shooting motion, so it will be ball out of bounds on the side for Team Hillman in purple. Hearn already with 9 points. Her career high is 17. Plaisance splash.
Nice stroke. Plaisance is, I love how she just uses her size. She has a high release. It's not super quick, but she has a high release, which makes it really tough to block.
India Jones thought about the shot, pulls it back. Smith trying to get position on Hillman.
That's tough, Melissa.
Okay, Melissa Smith has a dozen just like that. At what point, Sheryl, do you think Team Hillman will start to double?
Well, I think if she can hurt them more one-on-one. Right now, they're just going to go one-on-one, see what she does with it.
Right.
And at the same time, Melissa does not just stay on the block. So as long as they can push her off the block, there's no need to double team her.
Hillman thought she had a rebound putback until Westbrook said, no, I am blocking you. Then Westbrook loses the ball, and it's a turnover for Team Smith, but terrific defense by Evina Westbrook.
Great help side. Nice block.
All winds up with Danny McCray.
There's just a lot of standing by Team Hillman right now.
Plaisance on the move, spinning. Doesn't get the roll. Smith is there for the rebound.
It's easy to defend a team when there is no ball movement, no player movement, just standing. And that's what Team Hillman did on that last possession.
Colson stepping behind the line for 3.
Sid is so cool with it.
That stroke was almost as smoky as her voice. She's got 10 points.
She's so smooth. I think sometimes people tend to forget that Sid Colson can shoot the ball. Smash.
Colson took a shot. She's being looked at by head athletic trainer Natalie Trotter and her group. Colson just catching her breath. We'll show you a replay of what happened.
Oh. I don't know if it was her shoulder.
I think it was partial collision with her former teammate, Plaisance, as Plaisance was setting the screen. So they're going to take a look at Colson, make sure that she is okay. Colson with 10 points, her 4th straight game in double figures. So we hope that she is okay and back on the floor shortly. We'll keep you updated. Naz Hillman earning a trip to the free throw line, and Melissa Smith still has her hands up. We can't believe it.
Yeah. I might put my hands up on that one too.
Okay. Melissa, you got the Hall of Famer on your side with this one. Your third personal foul really wasn't a foul.
Well, I'm not reffing, but I don't know.
Naz Hillman helping the cause at the free throw line. Team Hillman with the lead in the game, 58-53, but it's Team Smith with an early lead in this quarter. And of course, those 50 available individual player points that go to every team member. It's a great way to climb the leaderboard. If you're having an off night offensively or haven't gotten enough rebounds or steals, you get those quarter wins and you just lift everybody's boat.
Yeah, and that's why you always say this, every moment, every play counts, because you're always trying to win the quarter, and ultimately you want to win the game.
Kelsey Mitchell off on the triple try. Clarendon is there for the rebound, and she's looking for teammates in purple. They get it ahead to Hillman. Can't finish off the window. Battle for the rebound, won by Clarendon. They have made so many smart plays today.
You know, a lot of things that you don't necessarily see on a stat sheet is what Laysia brings to this team. But you're going to see that
Gray brings the triples.
That was pretty.
Gray with her third three ball on the day. Team Hillman on top 62-53. Melissa Smith, this has been a matchup. Smith doesn't get the shot to fall. Hillman is there for the rebound. Gets it to the point guard, Clarendon. Whipping it to Hillman, cutting to the basket. Terrific defense by India Jones, but Hillman rebound put back, not once, but twice.
She's like, dadgummit. It's supposed to go in the first time. It's a great pass by Laysia Clarendon, though, in transition.
Westbrook trying to make something happen against Clarendon. A whistle before the basket. A reminder, the Unlimited Club provides great benefits, including weekly meet and greets and other league and player engagements, all starting at $20. Upgrade to UC Gold and get a gold box, which includes great items like an exclusive jersey, a Tasha Cloud bobblehead. Sign up today at auprosports.com/membership. And we can attest to the fact that that box is amazing and the Cloud bobblehead is so money.
Yeah, it's got some pretty cool stuff in it, but if Natasha Cloud had a twin, it would be that bobblehead.
100%. Kelsey Mitchell goes down in a heap and earns a trip to the free throw line along the way. Kelsey Mitchell looking to break into double figures. She has 4 20-point games already this season. Gets the roll on the first one. She had 27 points on Friday night, and Cheryl, it was so effortless.
You look up, like you don't realize how many points Kelsey Mitchell has, and then you look up and she's sitting at 25, 26, 27 points. And to your point, it is effortless. But she absolutely gets the job done.
Battle for the loose ball won by Bellick, who has checked in. Little mid-range jumper, in and out. Jasmine Walker comes out of nowhere for the rebound. Destiny Walker, rather, gets it to Plaisance for 3, and that is effective.
So Teresa Plaisance will get 30 points for that 3. Destiny Walker will get 10. But I think Destiny Walker should get a few more because of that hustle play, that rebound, and she's the reason why Plaisance got that 3.
I'm going to have you rework the leaderboard and the point scoring system.
I didn't say that.
No, but you should get rewarded for great defense. Kelsey Mitchell into double figures. Hello.
Ooh. And Lay can't do anything but smile. Like, sometimes defense is good, but offense is just better.
Oh, the hezzy by Gray, trying to pass it into the corner, was a little too strong.
Yeah, I mean, Destiny Walker couldn't save that one, but here she just flies in offensive board, knows where Plaisance is, Nice, easy three. Destiny, I see you. I'm giving you a few more points for that.
Team Hillman on top 67-57 in the quarter. Team Hillman also leading in the third 12-9 as we take a live look at our active leaderboard. You can see the players' numbers increase or decrease based on positive or negative basketball plays. Mitchell off on the three. Crystal Bradford up and in with the rebound putback. Team Hillman must have said something about offensive rebounds at the break because they have 5 already here in quarter number 3.
And that's one way you can get yourself going with offensive boards.
Destiny Walker flashing, thought about the three, gets it to Air Hearn for 3. She thought it was good. Bellick rebound put back, no. And now another opportunity into Plaisance. She missed everything. I think she was surprised that she was open. Yeah, it wasn't a 3 as well. Mitchell for 3. That was a trail 3. It looked good going up. Bradford going up and in and earning a trip for the free throw line with the flex on the floor.
Not on the floor. Not the flex on the floor. Yeah, Crystal Bradford, she is all over the boards. I see you putting in work.
The game is not the only thing we have passion for. And it's certainly not the only thing we have to fight for. Athletes Unlimited and Give Lively have partnered to build a program called Athlete Causes. Now, our athletes are empowered to bring the game they love and the causes they believe in together. At the end of each season, the bonus earned by each athlete is matched by the Give Lively Foundation and donated to the organization of their choice. The Athlete Causes program contributes over $150,000 across various charities each season, and that number keeps growing. The causes that matter to us off the field and the court now matter on too.
There's power in my voice.
When I use it.
To speak up for a cause.
To encourage the person next to me.
To help us hear the voiceless.
To represent my people.
To shine a light on the truth.
To show others what is possible.
To change the course of history.
To remind you of the power in yours.
There is power in your voice.
But only when you use it.
Back here at the Fair Park Coliseum, Team Hillman is on top 67-61, but it's Team Smith with a 1-point lead here in the third quarter, and those 50 points that are awarded per player for a quarter win. What we have seen at the line today has been a little bit unusual because both teams have been getting it done at the stripe, including Evina Westbrook. Let's go into the game with Air National Guard.
Yeah. You're gonna hear me all night. You're gonna hear my voice all night, TP. Rescreen, rescreen, rescreen. Watch horns. Watch the flare, Liz. By yourself. Nobody. Stay high, Kels. Stay high, Kels.
Every elite coach will tell you a player who talks is a player who will play.
Yes. Defensively, you have to communicate with your teammates, and I loved everything about that clip with Evina Westbrook, or I think I called her E-Dub.
I like that, E-Dub.
Just being vocal on defense is key to being a good defender.
100%. Crystal Bradford connecting at the free throw line. Both of these teams combined perfection at the stripe today. Shot clock getting low. Air Hearn recognizing, trying to shake Burton. Air Hearn has to rise and fire. She's off the mark, and Smith is there for the rebound, but loses the handle. Let's check in with Mariluz Cook. Mariluz.
All right, I have the Westbrook brothers with me here. We have Tico, we have LJ, and then we have Evina's nephew, Deuce. He's a little LJ. Okay, so Tico, I know that you were here earlier this morning. You made the trip to come and see your sister, and you were shooting around with your sister, Mimi. How was that?
It was a good shoot around. We just came to get some shots up since they didn't have any practice day or anything.
Amazing. Now, the whole family hoops. You were overseas for 7 years, LJ, and you said that you hadn't seen your sister up until she got here to Dallas because you live in Fort Worth. You hadn't seen her since she got drafted. What has it been like getting to be here and watch her play again?
It's been great. It's been great to, have somebody else that's in my family here in Texas, and me and my sister are best friends. So since the moment she landed, I felt great having her here, and I'm just glad that she get to play basketball and I get to watch her play right here too.
Amazing, so special. Now, Tico, I know that yesterday we were chatting, and you said to me that you and Evina, of all the siblings, that you two are probably the most alike. What is it that makes you and Evina alike?
I feel like we're just around each other the most. We're not shy around each other. I feel like we hang around a lot. We come together a lot. We just play around.
Amazing. So great to have both of you here. I'm sure it's so nice to be able to watch your sister play and have all the siblings all together. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being here. Tico, LJ, and we've got Deuce here, who's looking a little shy. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks so much, Mariluz. Appreciate it. That's what AU Pro Hoops is all about, the opportunity to stay in the States and play in front of your friends and family, make some money for yourself, help a charity along the way. Everything about AU Pro Women's Basketball is a positive experience.
Yeah, and the Westbrooks, only because I follow her mom on Twitter, they're a very tight-knit family. Everything's about family with them, and so it's no surprise that her oldest brother and Evina are best friends, and they're all here to watch her play in AU.
Kelsey Mitchell attacking. The shot is blocked by Penn, but boy, has Team Smith been on a run to the tune of 9-0 as Evina checks back in to show out for her friends and family in the stands.
Right, like her brother saying he hadn't seen her play, or hadn't seen her since she got drafted.
Right?
Like, how special is this moment? Not only for them, but I know it's special for her as well.
That's what AU Pro Hoops does. Westbrook.
Oh, Evina, you're supposed to make that.
Just a little short on the three-point bucket, so the lead for Team Hillman stays at 3 points in the game. It's Team Smith with the lead in the quarter. Gray ends the 9-0 run.
Ooh.
Go Meta Lish.
That was stanky, Lish.
And then she comes up with the steal as well. Gets it ahead to Clarendon. They have their head up. Mitchell dropped. Gets it to Plaisance. Trail three. Gray. Ooh, just short. I know she did. She had the pose and everything. Pokes it away from Bradford and avoids the collision with Clarendon. Almost a purple on purple turnover, but Team Hillman rallies and steadies with the lead 70-64. A buck and a half to go here in the third quarter. Inside to Plaisance. Little turnaround. That was cute.
And most of her points come from behind the three, but she is very capable of scoring in multiple ways.
She's got 16 points. A minute to go in the third quarter. Okay, Melissa. I love how she uses the window so well. I hope young hoopers at home are paying attention. The glass is your friend.
Yes, it is. Your best friend.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Team Hillman.
And this is just one reason Alicia Gray is gold medal-ish, because she can do things like that. Teresa Plaisance, she said, you know what? Let me just go down low and post up a little bit. Nice turnaround, Jay.
Right now, Team Smith has a 1-point lead here in the third quarter, 18-17. Hillman, triple team, trying to get through it, and a whistle does blow. And Dia Jones is like, wait, what?
I am too. I know you didn't ask me that, but you know what? Whether it was a foul or not, they called it. But lots of times, they're going to give the player who is being the most aggressive the call.
100%, and that was definitely Naz in that instance as she steps to the free throw line. She gets the first one to go. In honor of celebrating Black women's history, be sure to check out our exclusive merch. This shirt was designed by artist Kaya Ankalaid, who specializes in creating art that highlights and amplifies the dynamic nature of Black culture. Go to shop.auprosports.com to purchase yours today. Everybody's rocking those shirts, and they look amazing.
Beautiful.
Nice to see Sid Colson back in the game. She appears to be okay. Left a few minutes ago after she was shaken up on a tough screen by Plaisance.
Yes, it is good to see Sid back in the game.
So less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Team Hillman with the lead in the game and in the quarter, 19-18. Those 50 player points awarded to each player on the roster to the winner of the quarter in play right now. Clarendon gets it to McCray, trying to go inside, and Melissa was all over that.
Oh yeah, she was. She was like, nah.
3 seconds on the shot clock. So what's your play? Side out of bounds here.
Well, Alicia Gray's taking it out. I'm going to go in to maybe Lay or Hillman and try to get it back to Lish. But you know, they don't really have a lot of time to work on out of bounds plays.
Hillman did get the shot up, but it is a shot clock violation. And so it will be Team Smith with the basketball. Shot clock is off, 13.9 seconds to go, and it's Team Hillman up by 1 point. Team Smith with a chance to win a second straight quarter right here. Kelsey Mitchell with the basketball.
I put the ball in her hands.
Mitchell trying to shake the double team, and the ball just goes off of Colson's fingertips. Clarendon fist pumping the great defense played by Team Hillman. So Team Hillman with 0.2 of a second will likely win this quarter and maintain the lead in the game as well. Back-to-back quarter wins, or rather, opposite quarters. Team Hillman winning the first quarter and the third quarter, and was able to hold off Team Smith after they won that second quarter. So Team Hillman on top, 74-66.
Look at this lead and what it means. What jumps out at you?
That gave me goosebumps.
Mitchell.
Gracious, Tosh.
I don't even know what to say except, ooh.
You want to see bucket getters all over the floor? Check and check. And Lexi Brown with the dagger.
What an exciting time to be an athlete, to be a woman. Not only have we arrived, but we are here to stay.
wanted to make sure I was in the right spot this evening. We're going to be celebrating and discussing contribution from Black women and Black women's history. So again, give yourselves a round of applause for being in the building. We're so happy that y'all made time to be a part of this.
Google and figure out who's in here, because you may not get this opportunity again.
And we want you as African American women to know that you had us. We had the same dreams that you had.
The best thing that basketball has ever taught me is just to not be afraid.
Don't let anyone stand in your way. The only one that can really stop you is you.
At the end of the day, it's about winning. If you win, then we all win. Hell don't look good.
So wonderful to be a part of that event held by Athletes Unlimited at Paul Quinn College, which is the oldest HBCU here in the state of Texas, more than 150 years old. And it's a working college as well, which means as students attend, they also have to have an internship or job, and that helps lower their tuition costs. It can never exceed $10,000. And it was such a fantastic experience.
Yeah, and for me, no better person to lead that program than one of my former teammates, Camille Little Smith, now I believe. Yep. Doing a fantastic job there. But I truly loved being on that panel with so many incredible women, getting to hear their stories. But more than that, just dropping gems and nuggets. And I definitely picked up on a lot of those nuggets that were dropped.
100%. Don't be afraid. Whatever is in front of you, if it's working your deodorant, that's a good thing because you're being challenged.
Yes,
it's okay to be a little bit scared. Just continue to grind. Westbrook, what a finish.
Great take. Just make sure you have deodorant on.
Always good advice from Cheryl Swoops, the Hall of Famer.
Oh my gosh.
You can work deodorant, but please have it on. Thank you very much. Danny McCray leaving it for Lish. Nice. Back to Danny. That is beautiful.
That's great ball movement, great basketball.
Ray already 4 for 6 from 3, but that time sharing a unique feature here on Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Basketball is that we have these little things called a chair chat. And right now, Christy Bellick has stepped into the seat. Christy, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We are really good. Thanks for stopping by. What is it about Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Hoop that caught your eye and wanted to get you involved?
Well, last season I was in Israel playing basketball overseas, and I would stay up till like 4 a.m. watching you guys.
Get
and it
out.
was just so exciting, so fun, so much excitement that I just was like, I have to be a part of it next season.
Wow.
I wish I'd known you were watching. I would have shouted you out.
I know,
you know
right?
That's what we do.
Right. What's up, Christy?
What's good?
How are you?
I'm good. Hi, nice to finally meet you.
Hi. Across the way, right?
Yes.
So what does it mean? Because there's so many incredible things we do here at Athletes Unlimited. What does it mean to you to be playing on this day when we're celebrating Black women's history?
You know, it's a great thing. It's a great thing to be able to showcase all the things that Black women can do. For instance, for your position and where you came from and your background. It's good to see women in high positions doing things that, you know, always aren't talked about growing up. So it was a pleasure and it's an honor to see Black women doing amazing things.
Well, you are one of those Black women doing amazing things. I'm telling you what, I read that you hope to be an athletic director one day.
Yes.
How are you going to make that come true?
Well, actually, last season I linked up with Elena Beard and her Transition Play company, and she's been absolutely fantastic. She has granted me the opportunity to be the athletic director position in California with this company called the Bay Clubs, and I'm extremely, extremely excited about it.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Awesome.
When does that start up?
In April. I haven't gotten the contract yet. It should be coming in like a week or two.
We'll put it out in the universe.
So let me holler to AB. If you're watching, Christy's waiting on that contract.
Yes,
waiting on that paperwork.
Speak it into existence. I love it.
Absolutely.
Well, that you'll be entering a very male-dominated sphere, as I'm sure you're aware. So what do you think will be critical for you being a part of that space? It's a real great see her, be her opportunity.
Absolutely. I think it's just a different aspect coming into this position, a different mindset, a different take on how things. Oh, I'm going in. See you later, guys.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thanks so much. And with that, the chair chat comes to an abrupt end as Kelsey Mitchell is able to draw the foul. Team Hillman hanging on to a 4-point lead as Team Smith has doubled up Team Hillman here in the fourth quarter, 8-4. Mitchell heading to the free throw line. And you know Bellick is ready to come into this game because she has been hooping it up. So Team Hillman on top, 78-74. We will step aside. Thanks for watching AU Pro Hoops.
Special moment for everyone who's ever played volleyball in the United States.
Best players in the world with an opportunity to showcase the sport that they love.
And the finish.
Beautiful butter coming off the hand.
Athletes Unlimited volleyball happens everywhere. Big dig
You
there.
can do it all. We are being treated to some exceptional volleyball.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball is brought to you by the Air National Guard. To learn how you can serve your way, head to goang.com. At Athletes Unlimited, it is our mission to develop our athletes as civic leaders on and off the court and elevate them as role models for the next generation of athletes and fans. In the spirit of Power in My Voice and to honor the crossover in our season of Black History and Women's History Months, we're celebrating Black Women's History. And Alyssa Smith leading her team with 16 points. That is equaled only by Alicia Gray today, who has 4 of 7 from three-point line, and Christy Bellick, who we just talked to in the chair chat, flirting with an AU high. She's already got 5. Her career high is 6, so we'll keep an eye on that as Kelsey Mitchell heads to the free throw line for 2. Mitchell gets the first one to go. And I gotta say it, nobody has missed a free throw yet today.
Here you go.
I know. Drama. You know I'll take that risk with number 6 at the stripe. I will do that all day, every day with Kelsey. Let's check in with Mary Lou's Cook.
Team Blue facilitator was saying in the huddle that he is happy with the stops that they are getting, and they need to continue doing that. But the message, loud and clear, from Crystal Bradford is when Alicia Gray has the ball, that they need to be playing Alicia Gray defense. So that'll be a focus. Be sure to look for that here in the remainder of this quarter.
Definitely something to keep an eye on, Mary Luz. Thanks so much. Just a 2-point lead for Hillman, and now that lead is gone. We are tied at 78 points apiece, and Team Smith is winning this quarter 12-4. Lish almost losing the handle, gets it back to her captain, Naz Hillman, and they're going to get India Jones for the personal foul.
Yeah, I love when Naz Hillman gets the ball and she feels like she has an advantage. She wastes no time putting the ball on the floor, attacking the defense.
Teresa Plaisance checking back in. The facilitator, Zach Bunsick, part of the player development team for the Dallas Wings a season ago, dialing up some good offense for Team Smith. Opportunity to take the lead on this possession. Mitchell getting around Plaisance. Inside to Jones, and Jones earning a trip to the free throw line.
It's a great take by India Jones. She's been a nice spark for Team Smith this half.
She had 5 points and 6 rebounds on Friday, and already with 4 points and 3 rebounds today. Jones. I wonder if the players realize nobody's missed. I'm just saying.
There you go again.
You know, I can't help myself. Thank you, India. The pursuit of perfection continues at the free throw line here in game 1 of our doubleheader between Team Hillman and Team Smith. Both of these teams 1-1 on the week, so something has got to give. Right now, this quarter being dominated by Team Smith as they look to win a second quarter on the day.
Nice backdoor.
Beautiful bounce pass as Gray now has 18. We're tied at 80. Air Hearn goes flying, and she looks to be in a bit of discomfort. Smith will shoot a basket around her, and now we're gonna stop play. Plaisance is wondering, why aren't we stopping play? And we are. Head athletic trainer Natalie Trotter and her group out to make sure that Air Hearn is okay as we take a look at the replay. As we take a look at the injury, waiting for our monitors to go. Air Hearn able to walk off the floor under her own power, so that is a very good sign.
And here are some ways to make sure that you're in the building for Season 2 of Athletes Unlimited Basketball. We have 3 game day plans available where you can secure general admission tickets for 15% off and a 10% discount on merchandise. Grab a group of your friends and get tickets for a chance to perform or...
All right, time to whip out the handy-dandy telestrator. Swoops, what do you have?
Well, I love movement, but I also love when players can set their players up. Like here you see Alicia Gray getting ready to set Avina Westbrook up for a nice backdoor, and Teresa Plaisance, nice job of recognizing what Alicia Gray is trying to do. Here you see Alicia Gray just walking up, setting Avina Westbrook up like she's going for a handoff, goes backdoor, and Teresa Plaisance delivers a pass.
Alicia Gray with 18 points, joining Teresa Plaisance and Alyssa Smith in that 18-point club. A reminder, coming up at 8:30 Eastern, it's Team Harrison, led by Captain Izzy Harrison, taking on Team Sims, led by Captain Odyssey Sims, as week 2 of Athletes Unlimited concludes. All of that coming your way at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central on Bally Sports and the WNBA League Pass. Team Smith with 44 of its 82 points in the paint. Cheryl, you said that Team Smith had the advantage there, and they are using it.
And just to think of what the advantage could be if NaLyssa Smith and Crystal Bradford and India Jones does a nice job of knowing where her strength is. But NaLyssa Smith, because she can do so many things, she finds herself floating around the perimeter at times, versus when you have an advantage, use it. And get in the paint and get your bag, girl.
So out of the timeout, Plaisance for three. She knew it all the way.
And that's her bag.
She's got 21 to lead all scorers. So the lead, 1 point. Sydney Colson doesn't get the roll. Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with Team Smith.
It's a great take by Sid.
Taking a look at your in-game leaderboard, Teresa Plaisance has now taken over the top spot with 303 points. And so now we have a captain's challenge over the out-of-bounds play. It's something that can be challenged by the captains. We don't have head coaches in AU Pro Hoops. We have what are called facilitators who help manage practices and set up plays, but the captains are the ones that can ask for a challenge. So we will check in with our replay official. She is Lolly Signs. Lolly, what are we looking at?
Ladies, we are looking at the out-of-bounds play. The call on the floor is Blues ball, so I want to look and see who the last touched the ball. I'll get back to you.
Thanks so much, Lolly. So what do you see here, Cheryl?
Well, that angle looked like Belloc may have hit it out of bounds.
What would that was an emotional ooh.
Well, it was a ooh, like, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So there's probably not enough evidence for the refs to
That's a good ooh.
it.
You can ooh without raising your voice. That would intonate
so
a question.
Ooh,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Versus my ooh.
I'm gonna need a grid like they do with the emojis. What do these emojis mean? I'm gonna need that with the oohs from the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah, I think we need to make it like in-game, put it on the board.
Right?
What does this ooh mean? What does this ooh mean?
Yes. No, you funny. You are funny. This could be critical. We have a 1-point game here with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And Team Smith is in line to win this quarter as well, dominating 16-6. What has changed for Team Smith?
Well, I think they have decided that they've recognized what their strength is. And I know I keep saying it, but NaLyssa Smith and Crystal Bradford, they are a nice 1-2 duo. When one is playing at the high post, one's at the low post, and they do a nice job of playing high-low ball. And I think that's been a big difference for them. And, of course, Kelsey Mitchell on the perimeter. Anytime you have Kelsey Mitchell on your team, Kelsey Mitchell is a walking bucket.
If Team Smith is able to win, they would finish week 2 up and 1 down. And the blue jerseys will have finished a dominating start to AU Pro Hoops, going 5-1. Of course, Team Hillman has a lot to say about that. What do you see here, Cheryl?
So here's what I see. NaLyssa Smith is trying to get it, but she's pulling it to herself. And Belloc is hitting it out.
Got you. Let's check in with replay official Lolly Signs.
Okay, ladies, we're going to overturn this because the last person that touched it was blue, so we're going to go purple ball.
Okay, so Team Hillman getting the basketball. And so Hillman will have the basketball and an opportunity to add to its lead in the game, 83-82, and to get back into this quarter where Team Smith is winning 16-9. And of course, if Team Smith wins the quarter, they will win a second quarter on the day and the 50 leaderboard points per player that go along with it. This is a terrific matchup here in game one. Gray earning a trip to the free throw line. Gray has 18 points, looking to add to that total. And she has already hit what she had on Friday night with 18 points. What makes Gray so devastatingly good, Cheryl?
Well, she's really good with the ball in her hands, but what I love about her is she never decides that she's going to do something with the basketball before she's ready to.
Gray gets the first one to go. Yeah, and I'll risk it. Perfection on the line, as nobody has missed a free throw today. Thank you, Lish. Yeah, that's right. I'm playing with fire. Watch out. Take that, broadcasters, jinx. Nobody has missed a free throw today. Team Hillman.
It out there.
I am. Team Hillman, 10 for 10. Team Smith, 18 for 18. Melissa Smith hitting down low. She's got 20. She's just a walking 20 and 10.
Easily. Easily.
Clarendon surveying, gets it to Bellick. A little more than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Plaisance with a two-person game with Lay. They are attacking, losing their footing, getting it back to Plaisance for three. Off the mark.
That's a nice rebound.
Wow.
One-handed snatch. I'll have that.
Kelsey Mitchell trying to shake Gray. In and out. Plaisance with the rebound. Gray has her head up and is looking for teammates in purple. Gray trying to fight through, is fouled by Westbrook.
She's so nice with the ball in her hands, just making things happen offensively.
And you can tell that all of that time chasing the gold medal with the 3x3 team with Coach Kara Lawson is paying off in scenarios like this. Gray is so comfortable with the basketball in her hand or moving without it.
Well, and I remember her first year with the Wings, her rookie season. She was real hesitant.
Right.
One, yeah, she's a rookie, so still trying to figure out where you fit with your team. And she has gotten better every single season. And to your point, playing on the 3-on-3 Olympic team just boosted her confidence to a completely different level.
So Team Hillman with the lead, 85-84. The battle between Mitchell and Gray elite. Team Smith with the lead in the fourth quarter. Melissa spinning and earning a trip to the free throw line. The spin is so natural for her.
And even when you know that spin is coming, because she's so good at it, you can't stop it. Just nice spacing, great footwork. And Team Hillman said, I don't know where the foul is, but they called it.
I didn't say nothing.
I was waiting for you to.
But nobody has missed a free throw in this game. And it's another phase of Athletes Unlimited, right? Because you get 10 points for every made free throw. You don't want to hurt your own cause at the leaderboard at the free throw line.
No. You don't want to hurt it at all, but especially at the free throw line.
Smith buries them both.
They are free for a reason.
I'm just going to say this is an AU record because I don't recall anybody always making every free throw.
Well, you know, I was going to ask you that.
Well, you know I'm going to ask Eric Rue because he is the god of everything statistical with AU Pro Sports.
Eric is on top of it. Okay, play.
Okay, Plaisance getting the finish. She's got 23 to lead all scorers. Under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Team Smith still winning this fourth quarter and the 50 player points per person on the line. But it's Team Hillman with a 1-point advantage in the game. Kelsey Mitchell somehow got that scoop shot up. Long rebound, winds up with the captain. Mitchell, 3 on the way. Kelsey Mitchell has 18.
That one was good.
2 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Team Smith with a 10-point lead in the quarter, a 2-point lead in the game. Bodies go out of bounds. Kelsey Mitchell trying to replace somebody's drink on the sideline.
Yeah, well, Melissa Smith said, I know where my shooter is. Kelsey Mitchell from deep. She's like, thank you.
Kelsey Mitchell had 27 points on Friday. Pride of Ohio State. Her Ohio State team today beat number 2 Indiana.
I saw that.
Woo!
I don't say that at school.
Oh, I feel you. I only say it because I was involved in a Kelsey Mitchell alumni situation. Naz Hillman earning a trip to the free throw line.
That's a great take, Naz.
An opportunity to give her team a potential to tie here at the free throw line. Team Smith on top 89-87, under 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter. This game has had everything. Huge three-point shots, terrific takes at the cup, and our first free throw miss of the day. I said nothing before she shot the basketball, so nobody can say nothing to me.
That it was a broadcaster's jinx?
There you go, Naz. So there's only been one missed free throw today. And as a result, Team Hillman is down a single point in the game and down 23-14 here in the fourth quarter, under 2 minutes to go. Crystal Bradford, little shake, little bake, and a finish with the flex. Crystal Bradford's got 13.
Yes.
Air Hearn. Air Hearn whistled for steps. I love CB just helping the referee make the call.
She's like, don't worry about it, ref, I got you.
Right?
Crystal Bradford has come alive today. Oof, nice little in and out hesitation. Little hook shot.
You know what I see? Week 1 Bradford.
Yes. Yeah, that was a nice Bradford.
Team Smith with the lead in the game, 91-88. Kelsey Mitchell gets popped in the face. She appears to be okay. Little wince. Man, she's a tough kid.
Was it the goggles last year?
Yeah,
the face mask.
Yeah, she had a face mask for a little bit, yeah. Team Smith with the lead, shot clock into single digits. Nalissa surveying, getting it to Bradford, got to get it up. And she doesn't get the roll. Battle for the rebound somehow. Gray comes out of there with the basketball. Danny McCray, baseline. Oh, come on. All right, Danny.
See you, Danny McCray.
Air Hearn. Also cheering that play as Team Smith has the lead in the game, in the quarter, and has the basketball. Colson.
Sid.
Cold-blooded Colson. She's got 16.
Big bucket.
Team Smith up by 3. Air Hearn lost the basketball. Gray tries to go for it. Kelsey Mitchell sent Air Hearn flying.
And then she looked at the ref like, what did I do?
You don't have to blow your whistle, really.
Danny McCray just spotting up, knowing where she is on the floor for a nice 2. And Sydney Colson, I see you sizing up the defense, a little hezzy. Hold up.
And now we have a captain's challenge, and this can be initiated because we are under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Our AU Pro Hoops rules dictate you can use one captain's challenge in the first 38 minutes of the game and another in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. So we have a replay official on hand. Her name is Lolly Signs. Lolly, what do you have?
Yes, ladies, we have a captain's challenge, and they're challenging this foul call. So we'll take a look at it and get back at you.
All right, thanks so much. This is critical because Team Smith is up 93-90 in the game, and also comfortably on top in the quarter, 27-16. So we're talking 200 leaderboard points in play with 50 in the quarter win and 150 in the game win.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot on the line. So if you're questioning the call, now is a great time to challenge it.
Team Smith trying to finish the week 2 up and 1 down. Since we are celebrating Black women's history with one of our AU Impact Days, I want to shout out a lot of amazing females on our staff. I'll do that in just a second after we get the final call from Lolly Signs. Lolly.
Yes, ladies, this is unsuccessful. We have the call stands as called.
Okay, so the call stands. Replay challenge fails. And so we will go back to playing basketball. Of course, I want to shout out our co-founders, Jonathan Soros and John Patricoff at Athletes Unlimited. A little more than 3 years ago, this was just a dream, and now it is a reality, and that is awesome.
Just, again, opportunity, more opportunity for these women to do what they love, make a living at doing what they love, playing here in the States in front of their friends and family. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity than this.
So Air Hearn with an opportunity to cut into this Team Smith lead. Air Hearn has only missed 1 free throw all season. She gets that one to go. It's just a 2-point game. Advantage Team Smith. Hearn repping the University of Memphis beautifully by getting them both. The lead for Team Smith, 93-92. And the team in blue has the basketball as well. Shot clock and game clock separated by about 7 seconds. Colson turning the corner, reversing. Cold-blooded Colson. Okay, Sid. Sydney Colson says, I got this and then some.
Yeah, Sydney Colson knew what she was going to do with the rock when she started attacking. Nice little reverse finishing on the other side, which she had to do with Naz Hillman coming to help. Nice finish, Sydney Colson.
4 straight double-digit games for Sid. She had 10 points on Friday. And she's also been distributing the basketball as well. She came in second in AU in assists as well. If you don't think Athletes Unlimited Pro Women's Basketball is the place to be, you better check yourself. The Phoenix Suns are in town to play the Dallas Mavericks, and guess what? TJ Warren and freshly minted son KD is in the house alongside Jonathan Soros, Athletes Unlimited co-founder. Woo, the bank sitting on that row. I'm just saying.
Not bad,
right?
Listen, but to have both Katie and TJ Warren come out and support, it just shows how much they care about helping to elevate the game of women's basketball.
And of course, we had some big news yesterday after AU extended its partnership with Nike, both in uniforms and shoes and gear. And Kevin Durant responded this way: let's go AU Pro Sports. Love to see it. Thanks so much, KD. That Suns uniform looks really good on you. I can attest to that. The Valley has been absolutely freaking out over the arrival of KD and the fact that he was finally able to play the other day against Charlotte. They get the win. Devin Booker looks healthy. Things could be looking very nice in the Valley.
I don't really care where KD goes. He's going to be a great addition to any team.
Right.
And just joining the Suns with Book and CP, I mean, that could be real scary for somebody.
Ray has to fire with the clock winding down, and that is how the game will end as Team Smith comes back to win the fourth quarter and win the game. Nalissa Smith and company getting it done, finishing the week 2 up and 1 down. The blue jerseys now an AU best 5 up and 1 down overall this season. Cheryl, what impressed you most about the Nalissa Smith team victory?
Well, it was an overall great team win. You had contributions from so many players. Nalissa Smith, 22 points, 9 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell just leading the team, making things happen. Sydney Colson is the OG, the vet. You can always count on her to come through.
That's cold-blooded, Colson, to you. It's another season of Trees for Threes presented by Aspiration. For every three-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is committed to planting 10 trees. And I tell you what, between Kelsey Mitchell and company, they walk away hitting 4 three-pointers. Team Hillman hit 8, so a lot of trees getting planted this afternoon as Naz, Hillman and company go down, and Team Smith, led by Nalissa Smith. You know what, Mom and Dad in the house, that had to make a difference.
Of course, you always want to play well in front of your parents.
Okay, our Mary Lou's Cook standing by with one of the hottest hands from 3 around. Kelsey Mitchell, take it away.
My goodness, yes, that is correct. One of the hottest hands from 3 is what they're saying about you, Kelsey, and I think that is certainly true. What was that?
That's pretty cold today.
I don't know about that, Kelsey. My goodness, if that's cold, I don't know. What do you think was working well for your team tonight as you secured the 2-1 record on the week?
It feels good. This is a hard league to play in and day out. Those 3 games a week start to add up, and so it's important that you stay composed and kind of like always be prepared for whatever got to happen, because it's unlimited basketball around here, and so you got to always be ready. I think that's what makes it fun. So it's on us to kind of keep the fans coming back because it's so fun, and it's just about us staying prepared.
And not only 3 games per week that you have, but back-to-back.